Morning, everyone. It's Thursday morning, the 14th, and because it's Thursday, it's claims day. Initial claims down 36,000 to 293,000. That's a first since pre-pandemic that we're under 300,000. Continuing claims still up there at 2,593,000. They were down 134,000, but the fact is, it had 3 up weeks in between. So while the initial claims are under 300, that's good. Continuing claims should be roughly half of what they are. Producer price index came in a little bit better than expected at 0.5 versus estimates of 0.6, which is okay. But the year over year number is up 8.6%. And what that means is that margins are absolutely going to get squeezed as input prices move substantially higher in the manufacturers of whatever it is, up to and including any food. You're going to start to see a decrease in earnings, or you're going to see an explosion in prices. 8.6 is a big number. On that big number, we had the bonds tick down a little bit, so interest rates just mildly higher. Before those numbers came out, the Dow was up 308, NASDAQ up 177, and the S&P up 42. Right now, the Dow is showing up 305, and the NASDAQ up 165, and the S&P about the same place. Okay, Europe and Asia both higher. All of the reports this morning were beats. UNH, Walgreens, Bank of America, Morgan Stanley, Citi, and Taiwan Semiconductor all beat top and bottom. Excuse me, UNH around 415, up around 11.5, 2.8%. Walgreens 48.29, up $1.13, 2.4. Bank of America 44.30, up 116. Morgan Stanley par 0.25, up $1.68, 1.7. Citicorp, really kind of the laggard in the group, 71.20, up 94, 1.32. And Taiwan Semi 114.06, up 408, 3.7. So that's the big winner so far. Chart on the screen is the oil, and the reason that I'm pointing it out is because even though we traded as above $82, I think that was 82.18 or so, we still closed up. Then the day before yesterday, up another quarter, 12 cents, so right in that same area. Yesterday, they tried the downside and brought it back to down about 20 cents. Today, we are up 95 cents. The reason I point it out is because these three closes, we're higher than all of those closes for the week so far. So on a weekly basis, this just looks like a completely uninterrupted trend. From the breakout of the flag, which we pointed out, to the crossover to the upside, which we pointed out. And I don't see anything that can stop this much before about $90, unless there's some sort of shock somewhere. The gold from yesterday up another $3.50. I was actually hoping for a little bit of a pullback. We did trade over 1800. 1800 was my initial target. We had a great trade in it. I'm not disappointed having sold it. When it pulls back, I will be all over it again. Coffee up 270. This one is trading right under the recovery highs, which were about 215. Here's the weekly. This high 215.20. This high, 215.15. However, like the energy, this would be a new high close by about $10. So very encouraging there. For the coffee market, not so great for people like Starbucks and Dunkin' Donuts who have that higher import cost. That's where you really see the producer price index up 8.6% year over year coming into play. In the crypto area, we're getting back into the outperformance of Ethereum a little. We have Bitcoin over 58,000, traded over 59 this morning, I believe. Traded 59.025. Let's look at it on a daily basis. So we've been in this consolidation. We tried the bottom of that consolidation 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 times, closed on the high here, and are following through. This is the area of a problem at 59.9, but that goes all the way back to May the 10th. So Bitcoin is up 0.6%. Ethereum, on the other hand, is up 222. And it's up 6.25%. It had less of a consolidation. It needed less. It hadn't been down. It bounced right off this 100-day moving average. We crossed the 5, crossed the 50, and the 100, and the 20, and we look higher. The only thing that it hasn't come close to, thankfully, for the longs is the 200-day MA. All right, everyone. I'm looking at a couple of stock charts that are kind of interesting this morning. I'm looking at Cerner, CERN, Adobe, ADBE, Qualcomm, QCOM, and I'm also looking at a little one that I don't think I've ever mentioned here, G3, GIII. So we may have trades in them. I'll certainly get back to you. Don't forget about the futures trading. It's really been incredible. And don't forget to subscribe.